Hello, everyone. Oop. Hello, all my awesome eye sashers. I'm a few minutes early, but I figured I would jump on and start getting myself prepared. Hello to anybody who is watching this on the replay. No, I haven't been on here in a while, so I'm excited to be here today with you. All you lovelies, all you lovely souls. I'm spraying some of my moon sprays here, my essential oil moon sprays. This is my favorite, frankincense and orange. Oh, it's new moon water with essential oil, frankincense essential oil, and orange essential oil. It smells amazing. It clears any negative energies out and infuses the energies of orange and frankincense to replace it. It's pretty awesome. And I am going to burn some Palo Santo. I don't know yet if my computer is going to post your comments. So I have my phone here. Oh, my computer is not, but my phone is. Hi, Terry. Hi, Chris Hoffman. Hi, Jody. How are all you guys? I know it's weird for me to be up here on a Tuesday night. I had a little scheduling issue in the Lightworkers Lab, which I usually am up at 6 p.m. on Tuesdays. So I figured I would spend my time here because I had to do something. I had to do something on Tuesday at 6 p.m. And I'm very happy to be here with you all this evening. How is everybody? Oh, there we go. Some Palo Santo in the house. Hi, Melissa. I'm doing well, Jody. Thank you. Terry, you're out of data. You wish you could be here. You are here. Aren't you here? I hope. Can you not hear me? Oh, I love this. Okay, awesome. I am doing very well. I have been working very hard today. My brain was a little fried, so I took a break about an hour before I started here so I could be 100% for you guys. I'm going to wait a few minutes here to see who jumps on because I did start a little bit early and it's only 6:01 at the moment. I figured I would talk to you guys today about some essential oils and herbs and even some incense that can help in promoting the growth of your intuitive and psychic abilities. I know a lot of us here are working on growing our abilities, and using herbs and essential oils and things like that can be a real benefit when it comes to that. So, hi, Yanazelle. How are you, darling? Okay. What's going on with everybody this week? What's happening? I know it's only Tuesday, but tell me what's going on. Hi, Christine. How are you doing, Christine? There's some of you here were a part of the 10-day high vibration detox. Well, Melissa was. Yeah, Zell, you're not feeling very well. I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm feeling pretty good. I've actually been really kind of tired over the past 2 or 3 days, but I'm starting to pick up my energy again. So, it's really funny because when I am feeling kind of tired or dragging, when I kind of dive into my work, it always seems to up level my energy and seems to like get me going and it energizes me. So even when I'm like tired from working, I still have more energy and I feel more awake and more alive than when I'm just like dragging. You know what I mean? It's weird like that. I think it's connecting with everybody and everybody's energy really just kind of amps me up, gives me a little boost. Christine, you're having your first real meal right now since the detox. Good for you. Melissa, your energy has been zapped. Yeah, mine too over the past few days. And I'm thinking that with some of the moon energy going on, and we have another eclipse coming up, I believe on the 11th, on Saturday. I think all these different energies are kind of affecting us in a way that can be kind of draining as we have to process the different energies, and it kind of brings up different emotions for us, different inner self work that we have to do, and it all kind of drains us all. So it's good to be aware of that as to what is going on, so that we know why it is we might be feeling a little drained or a little tired or just needing more sleep, things like that. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, doll? You're barbecuing right now, but you can hop on and off. Awesome. Barbecue. That sounds good. Jody, my beautiful blue picture. No, the flowers over here. Wait, these? These right here? No, I got those. I got that picture in Florida about a year and a half ago. I went to visit my lovely friend Emily Netten, who's actually a member here in Intuitive Sash. And I found this painting. Literally, it was like for next to nothing. And I just loved it. I love the colors. And you probably can't tell, but there's like sparkles in it too, in the silver. There's like sparklies. It's so beautiful. So I had to bring it home with me. I just loved it. I wish I could paint. Hi, Kelly. What's up, girl? Hello, love. I know. Isn't that blue gorgeous, Jody? That's what drew me to it, too. I love that color blue. I used to, for years and years and years, purple. I mean, I love purple. And purple was always like my go-to color. Like the top of my chakra, like that purple, like a deep purple. But over the past like 2 or more years now, I've been really drawn to more blues and like ocean color blues and like this painting. So when I saw that, I just had to have it. Yes, very cool, definitely. I'm so glad you guys are here with me this evening. Like I said, I'm usually up in the Lightworkers Lab on Tuesdays at this time, but there was a bit of a scheduling issue. I dropped the ball on scheduling myself. My brain has been scattered lately. And like I said, I've been overly tired. I feel like I've been maybe spreading myself a little too thin. And I literally just forgot to schedule myself on time. It's my own fault. I dropped the ball. So I wasn't able to go up in the Lightworkers Lab this week. So I wanted to come and hang out with you guys. So I figured it's either one or the other here. So hi, Summer. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Kathy Sue. Jody, you did. You painted that. Must be absolutely beautiful. I love it. I actually would love to paint this wall like kind of a different color than the rest of this room. I mean, this is because this is more of like an eggshell, I guess. I don't know. And I was thinking about doing that as well. I actually have some like paint, what they call paint samples, where you have the paint chips. So I was kind of looking into that myself. But I am so glad you're all here. I'm glad that it seems like everybody's feeling fairly well. I know, Yenazel, you said you're not feeling too hot. But just, make sure you're getting some rest and taking care of yourself. Like I said, I've been having a lot going on. Um, First of all, I know that most of you probably know that we lost our lovely kitty pants. It'll be 2 weeks ago tomorrow that we had to put him down. So that kind of put me out of the loop for a few days. I mean, obviously, would still it's an everyday, day by day thing when you lose a fur baby like that. And for me, Malcolm is very unexpected, very unexpected. So kind of processing all of that. Plus, I'm working on a new class for spirit and sage healing. It's a chakras and correlating foods class, which I'm really excited about. I'm really going to be diving deep into each specific chakra, our seven chakras plus our earth chakra and our soul star chakra. I'm going to be really diving in deep into our chakra work and like I know I've done some information or some classes with some information on chakras before. This is going to be even more intense, and I want to incorporate foods that go with each chakra, and I don't mean just for detoxing, but I mean for everyday life, like everyday living, like awesome, wonderful recipes that we can incorporate to work with our chakras. So, and I mean like meals, not just oh, well, if you eat, make a smoothie out of beets this day, that'll be good for your root chakra. I'm talking about like lasagnas and chicken dishes and side dishes and like real meals. So I've been working on that. I've been getting stuff ready for the Bliss Retreat. I have been working on a book. So I've been pretty busy, which is all awesome, really good stuff. So I'm really glad that I'm able to be here and hang out with you guys for a little while today. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate your condolences. It's tough, Our kitty pants. He really helped me and Malcolm get through that time where our boys, kind of, flew the coop, as empty nesters. It was hard. So, it was nice having his energy around. And of course, just having him around. I mean, I've known him since he was 15. So it's a long time, and I know you all know. I'm sure most of you have dealt with this. So now Malcolm and I will just be sitting around at night. We'll just look at each other and we'll be like, "So really, it's just us two now?" We're like, "Really? I just have to deal with you?" Like it would always be like, Kitty and Malcolm, and it is what it is. We're getting by day. I think honestly, I can say I think today is probably the first day that I haven't cried yet. So that's progress, right? That's progress for sure. Christine, yeah, it sounds yummy. I'm excited. Like I even want to incorporate like a lasagna recipe into it. Like you think about it, like with lasagna could probably be really good for the root chakra, right? Because you have the tomatoes with that red color and the vegetables, and you can incorporate onions and garlic, which is like root vegetables, things like that, like which can really be good for your root chakra. So that's where I'm going with that. Yeah, I'm really excited. And I love, love, love doing the chakra work and really diving in deep. And what I'm doing is meditating as I'm writing up all this information on each chakra and really trying to I'm gaining intuitive informations of things, how our chakras can be affecting us each individually. So I'm really, really, I'm enjoying the process of creating this class, and I'm really diving into some things that I never thought of before. So it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it fully. Jody, I cannot wait to meet you too with Bliss Retreat. It's coming up so quick. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I've been working on some moon sprays that I'll be selling there as a vendor. So I'm not going to give it all away, but it's really all very exciting. So I've I've been working. I've been working. Kathy Sue overworked, no, not underpaid. Oh, honey. And Kathy Sue's going to be at Blessed Retreat too. Yeah, so yeah, we're thinking about, eventually I'm sure we'll get another kitty. We're just not quite ready yet. Malcolm's really not ready yet. Um, he's just not ready, and I'm not going to push it. We both know too that when the time is right, the perfect new addition, the perfect kitty will be kind of handed to us somehow one way. So we're just kind of taking our time at the moment. We're still grieving, and we want to be able to give Kitty Pants that time of grief because we still need it. And I know he's still around. He's making himself aware to us. So I know, Yenazel, I know you know too how you just lost your loved one, your lovely little fur baby, your doggy. Jody, you said lasagna on Saturday. Oh God, it sounds so good, doesn't it? Awesome. Oh my goodness, Jody, you have 10 kittens in your house right now? Wow. Wowza. Oh my goodness. All right, wait, what time are we working on? Okay, well, I'm going to get started here. So, excuse me, what I wanted to talk to you all about today, again, as I know there are so many of you here, so many of us here who are really working on growing our intuitive and psychic abilities, or working on whatever modality it may be, whether it comes to energy healing, whether it comes to connecting with people, where it comes to connecting with animals. I mean, whatever it may be, there are so many resources for us that we can use to help us in growing our abilities and help us with the work that we're doing and the work that we want to do. Hi, Griselda. Hi, Josephina. Thank you. I know I was just saying I'm sorry I haven't been up here lately, so I'm really glad to be here. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is herbs and essential oils and even some incense that can really help us to use where it comes to developing and growing our psychic abilities, our intuitive abilities. And as you know, I very much love to learn and talk about and to use herbs and essential oils. It's very much a part of, I believe, who I am and like where my roots come from. I don't know exactly where my roots come from, but I do feel there's very much a witchiness there within me. I have had some past life regression, past life meditations where I have seen myself as an old crone, as kind of an herbalist, old crone kind of a thing. And I've always just been very interested and drawn to that kind of work. So I thought it'd be really interesting to share some of this information with you guys that I have researched and put together over the past year or so. Hi, Patty. How are you? So, what I want to start with here is, first of all, with herbs. There's going to be a lot of information here. You guys can take notes if you want. I haven't made a PDF for this yet, but I feel like I could for you guys if you need me to. But if you have paper or pen, you might want to write down some of this information. So, where it comes to herbs, there are just so many herbs that you can actually grow on your own at home. I haven't been growing anything, honestly. I don't have a garden. I don't have anything like that as of right now. This is something that I want to do. I'm hoping for next spring to start at least a little bit of an herb garden. I have that desire to get my hands in the dirt and to really work with the earth and help with that grounding, because I really do need to always make sure I'm grounding myself personally. I know if I don't, I start getting way out there in the ether and I get scatterbrained. Grounding is really very important for me for the work that I do. So you can be growing these herbs, and it's really great to do that at home to aid in enhancing your own natural psychic abilities. And these herbs can be used in so many different ways. For obviously you can use them for cooking and for eating. Um, but what you can do where it comes to using herbs in a magical sense is to make herbal blends. You dry the herbs and then you can burn them. You can also place the herbs in little satchels and put them in your pillowcases for when you sleep at night. Uh, you can make your own essential oils with them as well, or even just have them around, like any sacred space you have, whether you have an altar or just a certain area where you may keep your crystals or some of your other tools or things that you work with. Just having the herbs around and even just smelling them is a really great way to help enhance the work that you're doing. And then, of course, ingesting them. Where it comes to the herbs, I mean, there's so many herbs that we cook with already, right? You think of um, thyme and rosemary and even sage, and I mean, just so many herbs that you can cook with, and it's really great to ingest them. And then when you get to some essential oils, there are some essential oils that you can ingest as well. So there's really many different uses. So I'm going to start going through a list of some herbs here and how they can help where it comes to your psychic abilities, intuitive abilities. So, and some of these I hope that I'm pronouncing correctly. Most of them I will. But the first one here, excuse me, first one on my list here is ambergris. Ambergris, 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 ambergris. And this herb heightens psychic abilities and it may even induce prophetic dreams. The next one is anise. And anise works well where it comes to increasing your clairvoyance. So, specifically, your clairvoyance. So, not your clairaudience or your claircognizance, but your vision, really working with your third eye, with your clairvoyance. That would be anise. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is wonderful to use. I know, I'm sure many of us use cinnamon. And this can be burned as an incense to really stimulate spiritual power and psychic awareness. And again, cinnamon is so wonderful to have around, as I'm sure many of us cook with it. And plus, we are kind of getting into closer to autumn, where cinnamon is really used more, even in things that we drink and in things that we cook, with apple pies and things of that nature. So cinnamon is really great in that aspect as well. Frankincense. I absolutely love frankincense. Like I just said, I was spraying. I have essential oil frankincense in here as well as orange. Frankincense is a really awesome herb and essential oil to use. It is a very spiritual herb, and it's really great to use to increase your psychic abilities. So if no matter what level you're on with your psychic abilities, if you're just starting to tune into them or if you already have a great grasp on them, using frankincense will kind of up level you where it comes to your psychic abilities. Heliotrope, which I just love the name of that herb, heliotrope. This really improves your psychic power as well. Honeysuckle is great to use as it heightens your psychic skills. Jasmine. Jasmine is great to use as it may induce prophetic dreams. And it will stimulate your psychic powers as well, which really makes sense as that when we are in our dream state, we're very much connected to the otherworldly realm. It's the closest that we can get to being in 4D or 5D. 5D is when we are dreaming in the dream state. That's when we'll get our visitation dreams from past loved ones. So it's really jasmine is really great to use when it comes to our dream states if you're looking to do more dream work. and as it does stimulate your psychic powers. Lemon, I love lemon, or the lemon as well, especially for an essential oil. Lemon increases psychic awareness and will help improve your concentration. I actually really like to use lemon essential oil first thing in the morning. I like to diffuse that when I wake up, as it does really kind of wake me up. It gets me to focus. It does help my concentration where it comes to waking up in the morning, and it does help increase your psychic awareness. And then there's lemongrass, which, some people may not realize that lemon and lemongrass are two different herbs. And lemongrass is really wonderful as it provides clarity of thought, and it sharpens your psychic awareness as well. Lotus. I love lotus. Lotus stimulates spiritual power. Magnolia increases psychic awareness. Mugwort, which I know you guys, many of you have probably heard me talk about mugwort before, really helps to up-level your dreams. So wherever it is that you are, where it comes to your dream state, some people don't remember any of their dreams. Some of you may remember a little bit of your dreams. Some of you may have some really great dream recall. No matter what level you are at where it comes to your dream state and to your dreams and to recalling them, mugwort will really help to up level that to the next level where it comes to your dreams. So let's say you don't really have great recall of your dreams. Using mugwort will help you to start recalling and remembering those dreams. Let's say you really do remember your dreams. Let's say you have really vivid dreams. Using mugwort could really help you to go to the up level of maybe lucid dreaming or astral traveling during your dreams. So mugwort is really great to use where it comes to up level your dream state. Peppermint. Peppermint is great to use as it increases spiritual energy in general, and it does heighten psychic awareness. And I personally love the smell of peppermint as well. And I like to use peppermint. I like to combine it with other oils, even with lemon maybe, or sometimes like peppermint and eucalyptus together is a really great scent. But it's a really wonderful herb to use. Rose is great as it enhances your psychic powers. My favorite herb is rosemary, as I know that many of you have heard me talk a lot about rosemary, as it does clear negative energy and it helps with your memory. It will help you to it helps your memory. It helps you to have a stronger memory, which is something that I need help with nowadays. But rosemary is really wonderful to use, where it does clear negative energy, and it's not that it I love using sage where it comes to burning sage, but sage clears all energy, good and bad. Whereas rosemary, when you burn rosemary, it only clears out negative energy. So that's why I really like to use rosemary, especially when I'm doing any kind of work, because I work hard to keep high vibration, good energy in my room here, and in my work room. So I don't like to necessarily lose all of that. So I like to use the rosemary just to make sure I'm clearing out any non-beneficial or negative energy that may have been attracted. Again, of course, sage, as it is used to strengthen spiritual energy as well. Sandalwood. Sandalwood assists with spiritual awareness and growth. So that's really wonderful for anyone who is working on anything spiritually for yourselves, no matter what it is, what it is you're working on. Sandalwood is really great to just help you grow and evolve spiritually with any work that you are doing. Thyme. Thyme is really great to use when you are trying to connect with elemental energy and elemental guides, such as like fairies, gnomes, sylph, dragons, unicorns, things of that nature. As you know, thyme does. Whenever I think of thyme, you think of, being out like in a magical forest in the woods, and That is why it is very connected to your elemental energies and your elemental guides, and really helps to get you in touch with them. So if anyone's interested in leaning into that kind of work and getting in touch with your elementals, thyme is a great herb to use for that. Vanilla is really wonderful to use as well, where it comes to increasing your psychic powers. Sorry, guys, I just like flung a bunch of incense, which is so weird, all over the place. Um, okay, now I'm moving on to bay. Burning bay alone or with other herbs can induce visions, uh, which would really be working with your clairvoyance. And it can also banish negative energies and clear out negative energy. Uh, Placing it under your pillow at night, it can really induce inspiration and prophetic dreams as well. Okay, ginger. Not only is ginger great, something great to use where it comes to ingesting. Uh, when I was doing this detox, the 10-day high vibration detox last week, ginger is really great to use in smoothies or with juicing, as it's a really great way to detoxify your body and to raise your vibration, your energetic vibration. Uh, but it enables your body to become a conduit for spirit energy. So ginger is a great addition to herbal blends or in foods and teas, since it only aids in opening up the channels, but not in interpreting or processing information. And also, ginger is really great, as we know, where it comes to helping with nausea. I remember when I was pregnant with my boys, lifetimes ago, it seems like. They're 20 and 21 now. Um, as you know, and you might have morning sickness or whatever, drinking a little ginger ale or eating some ginger snaps, it really does tend to calm those stomach issues that you may have. Elderleaf or elderflower and berries. Almost every part of the elder tree can really be used to help ignite your psychic abilities. The elder tree provides spiritual nourishment, transformation, and liberation. And it is also known for its psychic healing abilities and meditative enhancements when used as a tea. So that is elder leaf, elderflower, elderberry, any part of the elder tree is really powerful and wonderful to use. All right, now I'm going to move on to some oils here that are really great to use. Cinnamon oil. Cinnamon oil can be used to stimulate visions, strengthen focus, and promote healing and harmony. It also opens your root chakra. It's a great oil to use for your root chakra and aids in connecting with your guides. Cinnamon oil. Yeah, I actually don't have any cinnamon oil, and I'm about to order some within the next day or two, and I'm really excited to work on that, to work with it, and see how it really does affect me. Lavender oil. Lavender oil aids in meditation and stimulates dream recall and clairvoyance. It also opens our third eye chakra while protecting and purifying. However, you want to make sure you use it cautiously. You don't want to use large doses of it, just because too much of it may not be too good for you. So make sure to use it moderately. Okay. Patchouli oil. Patchouli oil is really great to use in the to help with grounding. It dispels negativity and stimulates spiritual growth. And it is the most commonly preferred oil for self hypnosis and divination. Peppermint oil can be used to increase spiritual energy and heighten psychic awareness. And rosemary oil, which I absolutely love, I use rosemary oil all the time, can be used to promote visions, creativity, and past life recall. It dispels negativity, and it is also considered a psychic stimulant. It opens both the heart chakra and the third eye chakra at the same time, which is really a wonderful way for you to open yourself up to connect. Whenever I do readings or do any, intuitive counseling or things like that, I love using that rosemary oil because um, I always work on getting my messages, honestly, through my heart chakra more than anything else. But once I focus in on my heart chakra, then everything else just kind of opens up and starts kind of flowing with that energy, and everything seems a little bit easier to come through. It's an easier way for me to connect as I connect with people's energy, and that's how I get the information. So rosemary oil is really great to use in that sense. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about incense, because I know a lot of us use incense as well. As I flung these incense sticks all over, I don't know how that happened. So, if you, if even if you're living somewhere that isn't conducive to growing your own herbs, or you don't have easy access to essential oils, which nowadays we pretty much have access to anything we want. Um, there is most likely going to be somewhere near you where you can buy some incense, right? Because incense has been used and is so well known, but it's been used since ancient times in various rituals and various religious practices. And to this day, it really remains a powerful tool for spiritual use. And most incense comes pre-blended, so the key is to pick ones that combine what you are looking for together. So again, with incense, anise is really great to use as it raises vibrations to the highest possible psychic level. Eyebright is great as it is used for clairvoyance. Honeysuckle is the same. That's really great to use for your clairvoyance as well in incense. Lemongrass is great. Is a great incense as it used to aid with psychic powers. Lotus is a common additive to psychic incenses, as it is said to reach the highest realms of mystical insight. And we all know that when we've heard about the lotus flower and as above, so below. I very much connect myself with lotus and love that incense. Mimosa is used to bring prophetic dreams and in healing. And sandalwood is used to heighten spiritual vibrations, to cleanse, heal, and protect. And it is also often used to stimulate clairvoyance. So, again, with the different, whether it be herbs or oils or incense, you want to make sure that you're always very careful with how we use these, how we burn these, how it is we may be adjusting or not adjusting. We always got to be aware of what it is and how we're using this, whether if we're using oils, if we're using it topically, or just diffusing them or ingesting them. We got to make sure that we're always researching and making sure the safest way for us to use this stuff. So, for instance, you can use some, incense. You can burn as incense in a stick, a resin, or a loose herb form. You can create a blend of herbs to carry with you in a mojo bag or a mesh bag. You can sprinkle some herbs on an altar that you may have, or in a special area around your house where you keep some of your tools. You can anoint your candle with some oil and then add the herbs to the outside of your candle as well. This is also known as dressing and blessing a candle, which is a really great way to incorporate any candle work or candle magic with working with your magical herbs as well. You can mix a tea blend with some of the herbs Make sure the herbs you plan to ingest are safe before you do that. And again, simply just breathing in the aroma of the herbs also activates your psychic gifts. So it's really pretty wonderful the many different ways that we can use these herbs, we can use these essential oils, whether it be with incense, just burning them, making mojo bags out of little satchels with them, sleeping with them, just smelling them. There's so many different options for us to be able to really use these herbs and these essential oils on a daily basis where it comes to our practices and what it is we're trying to, uh, whatever it is we're trying to grow and develop and evolve. So let me see here. Kelly, that's funny. You just mentioned this in another group. It's the topic right now. See how that works? Kelly says she made a mussel salve the other day. Calendula steeped in olive oil, then added ginger, cayenne, and turmeric to steep again. Added beeswax to thicken and a few leos for added benefit. That's awesome. I know Lisa does that. Lisa Nella Bates has done that in the past as well, and I've really loved it. Kathy, you love lemongrass? Yeah. And you have a ton of mugwort. Why am I not surprised? Christine, you have a huge rosemary bush. Oh, that's awesome. Rosemary and lavender in your garden, Josephina. Yeah, Kathy, ginger. And I'm assuming you didn't know about ginger that it can help to help with nausea. That's what I assume you're talking about. Absolutely, it helps to kind of calm any tummy issues you may have. Josephina says to be careful with rosemary oil if you have high blood pressure, which I do, honestly. Well, it's under control, but I'm on medication for it. I started having high blood pressure in my mid 20s, like ridiculously high blood pressure, and I've been on medication ever since. So almost 20 years now. I assume it's got to be something within my genes, and I'm adopted, so I don't really know any of my health history from any biological family. But most 20-year-olds don't have high blood pressure like that, so I'm kind of assuming it's a genetic thing. Hi, Maddie. How are you, darling? Um, Yenizel asked about Clary Sage, which I do. That's an essential oil that I'm actually buying too with the cinnamon in a couple days. And I have read up on Clary Sage, and I'm gonna read something for you right here. So Clary Sage, from what I've heard, I haven't really used it myself yet. Um, but was discovered in the medieval times as having the ability to give you clear vision, and not just on a physical level, but it can help to really lift that veil. Lift that veil that separates us from the next dimension or the next or the otherworldly. So it can be really helpful where it comes to developing your intuition and enhancing your creativity. So I'm really interested actually in working with Clary Sage myself. So I'll let you know how I feel personally about it once I start working with that, Yanazel. Um, Maddie, we miss you too, darling. Janice says, how long can you put mugwort under your pillow for? Or should I say, how often should I replace it? What I do is I'll use it for like a couple of weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks, Janice, where it comes to mugwort. And then I'll like take it out for a week and kind of just let myself kind of get back to my normal baseline to see if there's any changes at all. And then I will replenish it there. So I would say I use it for about 2 or 3 weeks, take it out for a week, and then I replenish it or replace it. And all you have to really use is maybe 2 or 3, pinchfuls of the mugwort, where it comes to working with it when you're sleeping with it at night. So that's how I tend to work with it. Um, so do any of you have any questions about any of the information? Any other questions, I should say? And if any of you are interested, I can do some readings here for you. But I want to make sure that I've answered any questions that you guys have had or have with the information I gave you guys earlier. Awesome, Callie. Great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, does anybody have any questions for me? Any readings you want me to do for you? Let me know if you have any specific questions here. I do have some cards here as well, but I want to use my Archangel cards. I would love to use a little bit more. Okay, let me see. Yanazel, you would love a reading. All right. I'm going to pull some cards for you, Yanazel. See what comes through. What does Spirit want Yanazel to know today? Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Well, this card just popped out for you. Yanazel. This card is Archangel Michael. Yanazel. Isn't that a beautiful card? Remember who you are. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Remember who you are. Yanazel. You are made in the image of likeness of your Creator, so you embody aspects of all those qualities. Your inner divine light is pure and bright in truth, and no mistakes can undo God's handiwork of true perfection. Don't be afraid of your power, your magnificence, or your wisdom. When you succeed, you inspire others. When you change your life so that it's more aligned with your interests, you inspire others. Be powerful, be magnificent. This is who you are. Working with Archangel Michael. Michael's name means he who is like God, since he emanates the Creator's awesome qualities of love, power, strength, and unwavering faith. When you call upon Michael, your own similar qualities are enhanced and magnified. Ask Michael to enter your dreams and clear away any fears that are blocking you from fully enjoying and living your spiritual gifts and qualities. Michael works especially well with us while we're sleeping, so that's when we're more open-minded and receptive. Yeah, that's all. I feel like it really does work really well with you, as I know that you've been getting some information in your dreams over the past few months, and you really kind of coming to own with your abilities. And I think that's a really beautiful message coming from Michael for you to know that you are magnificent. What you're doing is wonderful, and it is truly you and your authentic self. So keep staying that course. I think that was really beautiful. Okay, let me see. No, you guys, you were so welcome. You guys are so sweet. I'm so glad you enjoyed that info. Let me see. Let me see. Kelly. Okay. Janice first. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, please. Would love a read. Janice. Kelly, I just want to say, would you please ask my guides what they need from me tonight? I'm setting a grid at the building. Kelly, that's so exciting. Okay, I'll definitely do you next, Kelly. That's awesome. Okay, Janice, let me pull the card for you. I'm feeling drawn to using the cards tonight. I don't use them that often, and I just kind of was feeling it. Okay, Janice. What messages does Spirit have for Janice? Okay, Janice. Oh, this is such a sweet and lovely card. Angel Therapy. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. I just feel like just looking at this card makes me feel like a warm hug. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Angel Therapy. Have you asked us angels for help with your situation? We can only help if you give us permission. Right now, close your eyes and take a deep cleansing breath. Then mentally call upon your guardian angels, and the archangels to help you. Don't outline how you want to be helped. Just tell us what situation you'd like help with. Most important, be open to receiving help as it comes to you. The help may be in the form of a hunch or an intuitive idea or a direct intervention. If you receive any repetitive guidance, it's important that you follow it. Working with Archangel Raphael. Ask Raphael to surround anything needing healing with his emerald green aura. The crystals that are aligned with Raphael's healing energy are emeralds and malachite. So I'm wondering, Janice, is there something that you have been asking for help with as of late? Is there a certain situation that you're needing some assistance with? Because I am feeling like your angels are telling you to be open to receive any guidance or assistance that they're giving you, and that you really just have to say yes to it and be open to it and realize and be aware. I feel like that you're from this card, I feel like they're sending you maybe some signs, and you just have to make sure you're being aware of these signs and not just kind of brushing them off as oh, that's nothing. That there really is something. Have you been seeing some repetitive numbers lately, or something to maybe make you think now that you are getting some assistance here? So Janice, I hope that helps. Kelly. Kelly is opening a brewery with her husband and some other friends. They moved to a new town. Their building is up. Like it's a big deal. It's a big deal for Kelly. And what she's talking about is she's going to be gridding underneath before they lay the concrete down of this new business, of this new building. And I just think it's just awesome and amazing. So she's not only doing it for the business itself, but for all the people that enter the business. So she wants to grid and get that vibration. And I just think that's awesome. So that's what she's asking about. Janice, okay, good. And Janice, this could be something that is going might make more sense to you in the next week or two. It may not resonate with you right now, but maybe in the next week or two, it's something that you're going to be like, oh, okay, now this really makes sense to me. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. It doesn't have to necessarily make sense to you right this moment. But just having it be, sorry, there's motorcycles outside of my house. I don't know if you can hear that. But just know that your angels could be bringing it up and bringing it to your attention now, so that you are aware for in the future when you're really going to need that. Kelly, you're so awesome. I love it. I'm so excited for you. Like I don't know how you're making dinner right now. Let me see here. Don't be nervous. First of all, Kelly, don't be nervous. That's honestly the first thing that just came in my mind. Like, girl, what you're doing and with the energy you hold within yourself and for the people around you, for the people in collaboration with you. And I feel like you're already holding a really like lovely energy and vibration for your future customers. And I think that's just beautiful. And I think that's really special. And I just got the chills. And I think that alone is going to really be something that's going to be really beneficial for you and for everybody who comes into contact with this new business. I think it's really awesome. Okay, let's see. Kelly. Does Spirit have to tell Kelly about the gridding she is doing this evening? Also, hearing be open. I don't know what kind of crystals you're planning on gridding with. For some reason, I keep seeing clear quartz, like beautiful pieces of clear quartz. Keep your heart open. Just really make sure your heart chakra is wide open while you're doing this work tonight, Callie. So, Kelly, the card I just pulled for you is moon cycles. Trying to see. I know there's a bit of a glare here. Moon cycles. Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. That's pretty awesome, if you ask me. That is really awesome because I feel like how much work do we do where it comes to intention setting and manifesting with the moon's energy. Kelly, I know you've done so much of that work with me over the past year, so I just feel like it's really quite appropriate that this is the card that I just pulled. So for moon cycles, Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. The full moon is a perfect time to release anything you're done with. The new moon is a time to focus on manifesting desires and intentions. And the evening before the full moon is an optimal time for healing and for recharging healing instruments such as crystals and oils. Spend time looking at the moon and notice how you feel in relationship to its cycles. As you discover the moon's connection with your vitality and moons, you'll be more in touch with its divine magic. Working with Archangel Haniel. Haniel's aura is bluish white, like the full moon's glow. The crystals associated with Haniel is the moonstone. This is so crazy, which has magical, nurturing energy associated with it. Wear or hold a moonstone whenever you wish to feel close to Haniel. She will care for you with her nurturing mother energy and effect miracles with her love for you. You got the chills too, Callie? You have clear and smoky quartz, citrine, moss agate, and some others. Kelly, I was born under this moon phase, the 3/4 phase moving into new. Fancy that new is just around the corner. Yes, I was going to say put some moonstone in your pocket. I feel like that is a direct message for you. Include some moonstone in that. And I feel like, oh my God, whoo, chills big time. That if you can do that and use that moonstone tonight too, that will give you more control over the manifestations and intentions that you set where it comes to this business and to everything that encompasses that. So definitely do that. I am so incredibly excited for you, Kelly. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Perfect. Hi, Catherine. Oh, Kelly, that's just so awesome. Okay, let me see. Christine says, would love to have access the info on this video on my YouTube library. You know what? It's funny. I was actually, Christine, it's so funny. We're in sync a lot, honestly. I was just thinking before I went live on this that I was going to upload this to my YouTube, to my YouTube channel. That's really funny that you mentioned that. We are all very much in sync right now. So I was thinking I was going to be doing that and uploading this information. So your wish is my command, darling. Okay, let me see. Where did I leave off? Patty. Oops. I have a YouTube channel. Yes, I do. I have a YouTube channel. I will post it when I'm done here. I'll post it in the Intuitive Sash group. Yeah, I have some videos. Some of my videos are really old, like from when I first started out, like 2 or more years ago. So don't laugh. But I'm trying to build up some newer videos and newer content. It's something that I'm trying to kind of work on now. I actually have, it's funny, I have in my daily planner written out YouTube videos for tomorrow for me to work on. So that's pretty hilarious that this is being brought up right now. That's great. Catherine, it's okay. You're good, girl. You're right on time. Oh, Kelly, you're so welcome. Okay, let me see. Where was I? Patty McRae. Patty, I hope you're still here. Let me pull a card for you. Patty. What does Spirit have to say for Patty today? Ooh, I'm getting a little lightheaded when I'm connecting with Patty here. Patty. Oh, this card is so pretty. The colors are just gorgeous. It's gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Isn't that gorgeous? The colors of this card. I don't know if you can see them that well. They really are beautiful. Gifts from God. Angel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Heaven is expansive and ever increasing. One of the ways in which heaven expands is through giving and sending love continuously. This love is sent your way in many forms, and your only task is to be willing to receive. Right now, the answers to your prayers await your willing receptivity. Open your arms to these gifts. Your Creator wills that you be happy, healthy, secure, and that all your needs will be provided. Release any fears of receiving to me. Isn't that beautiful, Patty? Working with Archangel Sandalphon. One of Sandalphon's principal roles is to deliver and answer our prayers. Sandalphon says that every prayer is heard and answered, although the answer may come in a different form than we expect. But I think we're all pretty much well versed on that, right? All prayers are of equal importance in heaven, and there are plenty of angels to help everyone on earth. Call upon Sandalphon when you need help in allowing yourself to receive. So, Patty, make sure you are being open to receiving all these beautiful gifts and all the beautiful love that is deserved for you. That's a really beautiful message. Your arms are wide open to receive. I love that. Okay, let me see where did I leave off. I'm just kind of going in order right now. Melissa. Melissa, darling, I hope you're here. Oh, Danny, are you here? Hi, Danny. Good, Patty. I'm glad you love it. Isn't it beautiful? Melissa, you're so welcome, Patty. It's my pleasure. Melissa, lovely. Yay, you're here. Hi, darling. Melissa, you've been feeling a little bit lighter to me lately, which is a good thing. I know you've been going through a lot, and I've just been feeling like maybe you're feeling just a little bit lighter. I hope you feel that way. What messages do we have for Melissa today? Off this card automatically. So this card like stuck, and I just picked it up, and it's really wonderful. It's Archangel Michael. You are safe. Look at that card. Look at those wings. Wow. You are safe. Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. You are safe. Let go of worries as I'm surrounding you, your loved ones, home, and possessions with powerful, loving light. This light repels lower energies and attracts loving experiences. Focus on this light and love instead of on fear, as you'll attract the object of your focus. With your mind free of fear, you have additional time and energy to devote to your life's missions. You are free when you are fearless. Know that you are safe at all times and that my protection is flawless. Working with Archangel Michael. Michael's chief role is to escort away the lower energies of fear. If you become worried or anxious, mentally ask Michael to bring you peace. You can also ask that he clear your home, office, vehicle, or community of toxic energies. After you call upon Michael, you'll likely notice a warm feeling. That's because he has a fiery warrior spirit. You can ask Michael to stay with you continuously as he's able to be with everyone who calls upon him simultaneously. And that really, I feel like, really is in accordance with what I was saying. I've been feeling that you feel lighter lately. I don't know if that resonates with you, but I feel like that was really kind of a nice validation uh, for what I have been feeling for you, and I hope that is a validation for you as well. You love that card, isn't it beautiful? Hi, Chris. How are you? You have finally found some peace with everything, Melissa. Good. That's awesome. That makes me super happy. Oh, you're so welcome, Melissa. It's my pleasure. Chris Collier Mahfouz is here. What's up, girl? It's nice to see you on here with me. Okay, where am I next? Where am I next? Josephina. Josephina, are you here? Yes, you are. Awesome. Chris, you went out running errands? You're a busy lady, huh? Okay, Josephina. It's another card. One that I pulled just a few minutes ago. Gifts from God. Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon's really showing up today, huh? And again, I just love the colors of this card. It is so beautiful. So I will read this again. Josephina. Gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. Heaven is expansive and ever increasing. One of the ways in which heaven expands is through giving and sending love continuously. This love is sent your way in many forms, and your only task is to be willing to receive. Right now, the answer to your prayers await your willing receptivity. Open your arms to these gifts. Your Creator wills that you be happy, healthy, secure, and that all your needs will be provided. Release any fears of receiving to me. One of Sandalphon's principal roles is to deliver and answer our prayers. Sandalphon says that every prayer is heard and answered, although the answers may come in a different form than we expect. All prayers are of equal importance in heaven, and there are plenty of angels to help everyone on earth. Call on Sandalphon when you need help and allowing yourself to receive. I feel like really, Josephina, that this is very much card is very much meant for you, because I know you've been going through a lot too over the past year, and I feel like I want to say that you have been praying but not feeling like your prayers are being heard, And I feel like this card is to let you know that they are being heard and for you to open yourself up to receive all of the gifts that you deserve. I hope that makes sense with you. Patty, that's funny. I just read your funny story. Okay, let me see. Josephina, you're welcome, sweetheart. I know it's been difficult for you. Um, and I feel like that card really was meant for you to know that you are being heard. Because I feel like you've been doubting that. And I want you to know that you are being heard. And I feel that your angels and your whole spirit team, your guides, they all want you to know that they do hear you and that they are with you. And I feel like that's really important for you to hold on to and to realize, okay? Because I hear you. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I'm going to do maybe one or two more. Where was Maddie? Maddie had a question. Oh, okay. Would love a reading. I've been specifically obsessed with white wolves. I haven't been able to find an answer on the subject before. And because it's very specific, I wanted to ask. With white wolves. Maddie, I don't know if you have, like, if that is specifically what you wanted me to tune into the white wolves. Let me see. Honestly, Maddie, where it comes to the white wolves, if you've been obsessed with lately, I feel like that's more of some kind of a spirit animal guide that you should be connecting to right now. And I believe with wolves too, it's really much related to being involved with a pack. Um, I'm feeling like you should kind of look into the meaning of wolves where it comes to spirit animal, spirit guide kind of a thing. Look up that meaning. I feel like that's going to resonate with you if you haven't already. Um, but I feel like whenever there's something that is brought to our awareness or brought, into our awareness like that, that there's obviously a reason for it. And look into that. And let me know too if you have already done that, or if there's another specific question you have in relation to the white wolves, Maddie. Let me know, and I'll see what else comes through with you in regards to that. But I'm going to pull a card for you right now too. I know you're not here right now, Maddie, but I'm going to pull a card for you. Well, let's see for Maddie. Archangel Uriel, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You know what to do. It's a pretty cool card. I really like the lantern in this card. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay, Maddie. You are far wiser than you realize, and your inner wisdom has already given you the answers that you seek. Inner wisdom. That kind of strikes a chord with me where it comes to white wolves, also. Embrace this knowledge and trust it. If you're doubtful, ask me to give you clear signs to validate your thoughts and ideas. I can also help you put your ideas into action and make decisions about the next steps to take. Just ask me. And then be willing to work with me by taking action. Working with Archangel Uriel. Uriel helps to illuminate cloudy situations by lighting your pathway. He usually only lights one step at a time. However, so you may not be able to clearly discern the ultimate outcome of your actions. But you will know what step to take next, all along the way with Uriel's help. It's a very cool card. I really like this card, and I feel like it's going to make sense for you, Maddie, when you read this. So reach out to me once you see this. I'm really interested to get your feedback on that. Okay, let me see. And Catherine, I think Catherine, you had asked for a reading. I really was drawn to give you one. Oh, Danny, thank you. Actually, I will do that. After I do one for Catherine, I'll do one for myself. I love that. Aren't you a doll? Thank you. Catherine, yes. Catherine Hudson. Ooh, I feel like it's this card for you, Catherine. It kind of popped out. Ooh, this card is awesome, Catherine. Listen to me. Ooh. This card, it's so pretty. I freaking love this card. It's chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Look at this card. Oh my god. Metatron. I'm trying to get it so it's focused. Metatron is such an awesome archangel. He's a light worker angel. Let me read this, and I opened it right up to chakra clearing. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Metatron uses sacred geometry shapes to clear and align the chakra energy centers in our bodies. Mentally ask Metatron to open your chakras, and he'll gently send his Metatron cube, the shape pictured in the card illustration here on the top. The cube rotates downward, cleaning psychic toxins from your body and chakras. When your chakras are clear, you will feel more energized and have increased intuition. When working with Archangel Metatron, Metatron's aura is beautiful violet and seafoam green stripes. The crystal aligned with Metatron's energy is watermelon tourmaline. Catherine, Metatron, for him to come through for you is awesome. He is such an amazing archangel. He works specifically with light workers. So I would suggest really calling on him. And I think he will help you with any disalignment that you have within your whole chakra system. So that's really beautiful. Yeah, Catherine, right? That is such a beautiful card and such a beautiful message for you to receive from Metatron. Like, it just makes me really happy that you were able to receive that card. It feels really appropriate for you. Yes, Metatron is so amazing. Okay, and as Danny suggested, you know what? I'm going to pull a card for myself. What the heck, right? And let's see what happens. Catherine, you're so welcome. I'm glad you're excited about it. I am too. Okay, Spirit, what do you want me to know? I haven't pulled a card for myself in quite a few weeks, actually, so this is a great idea. Thanks, Danny Bidak. Love you. Okay. Well, this card, as I was shuffling it, like turned sideways and like stuck out. And it's a leadership card. Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. That's pretty awesome. It's a beautiful card. I love the wings. Wow. Embrace your power in a loving way and use it for the greater good. I'll guide your actions so they inspire and motivate others. I'll also replace any self doubt about your qualifications with an increased desire to serve, help, and teach. When your focus is more on how may I serve, then you won't worry what others may think about you. Focus upon your strengths, the many lessons you've learned, and how good it feels to be a living example of following one's divine guidance. Working with Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel's name means God is my strength, and this phrase describes you as well. Regardless of your background, you have God's strength pouring through you at all times. Gabriel can help you fiercely tap into this power. She'll reassure you that it's safe for you to be powerful and protect you in all ways. Gabriel's aura is a copper like her trumpet. When you wear the crystal stone citrine, which is my birthstone, by the way, or the precious metal copper, you readily connect with her energy. Wow. Pretty amazing. I'm like trying not to get emotional. That was really emotional and really beautiful. Oh, wow. That was pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here with me and sharing that with me. Like, I'm totally a little verklempt. That was just amazing. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This was such a great session. I'm so glad you guys were here with me. I just love you all so much. I love Intuitive Sash. It's my baby. I love all of you here. You guys help me hold it in such an awesome, high energetic vibration. And I just couldn't be happier. So thank you so much for a wonderful evening. I'll share my YouTube info with you guys too. And again, thank you so much for being with me here tonight. I had a lovely evening with all of you. And I really am going to be trying to do more of these with you guys in here. So love you. Have a great night. And I'll be talking to you guys soon. Good night.